You don't have to be. You can be the dumbest idiot and still be good at Dota and play SF safe lane because you're just a turret that does a ton of damage.
Oh boy, Ghost here in this bottom lane does end up getting spotted by the gang train, and they'll end up getting that first blood. I can hear you in multiple sources, and I'm not getting anything through the PGM right now.
Uh-oh.
These things happen. It happens. We're a remote tag team coming in. Pressure being placed over onto Miracle. They have the slow. Can they get the kill? Now Kaka will fall first. As a couple more clicks over onto Miracle, Chalice will be able to get that kill.
Go to the top lane to recover Miracle a bit. I say recover because I expect that he'll need it because he's getting pretty pressured up here.
Yeah, he's just getting run at constantly. Chalice is sitting very low. They wanted this kill on Miracle, but now they have to be careful because GH taking advantage of the fact that Chalice was getting a bit too greedy, trying to go for that.
He's so squishy, and then all of a sudden, like, he turns around and just kills you because he chunks you for like half your HP. Even with
it's still not looking great for Miracle here, as they did connect in the top lane. Sap a little bit of this damage here from GH. Spoke too soon. It's just a caster's curse. It happens. Definitely looking very, very good right now. And we can see that nice added bonus of having the Abaddon in the lane. Whenever Mind Control tries to go and put out the Dragon Tail, it's just immediately going to get taken off as lose Kaka on the top lane. This aggression back and forth here.
Yeah,
One thing
that I was not thinking about during the draft that makes this Bloodseeker pick so good is that RNG is playing against an SF safe lane with Razor, so they know that they want to keep pressuring up here. As actually Chalice is getting stumbled on. Maybe he's the one that's getting pressured.
Yeah, he is getting pressured for sure because he can't get away from all of this. So that's just another kill going over to Miracle. It's just a back and forth brawl in this top lane.
Yeah.
Background. There it is. There's the Thunder God's Wrath coming out. Somnus making his presence known without actually being there. With the thirst, right? With the Bloodseeker, gives you a lot of information depending on how you use these spells. Uh-oh, Kaka gonna roll right into GH. There's no hope for him here. He will just end up dying. And jump over to the mid lane. They're trying to put pressure over onto Somnus. The TPs are coming out. Are they gonna be in time though is the question. Snova's here.
Port and the Abaddon coming in, and Chalice?
Chalice gonna try to get some protection from the tower. Uses the Fairy Fire, but nope. Still will end up dying. The Thunder God's Wrath though, cleaning up on GH, and in comes Kaka. He wants this kill. Miracle gets silence, getting placed down. It should be a kill now. Being split between Chalice, Somnus, Kaka. Goes, wow, everybody helped take that guy live. And see the TPs over to the mid lane, just refilling up the bottle. So the pressure continues though, with Chalice being here. Not quite enough damage to get the kill on Samael just yet. The roll in over the back lines. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. RNG. And they're still chasing after X Nova. He is leading them on quite the chase here. So the rest of the team, look at this big stack too.
Oh, they see the stack.
Juicy stack.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's gonna be good.
Multiples. You do not want to lose these stacks if you're NIGMA right now.
RNG, man, they're respecting it. Wow. They trade
end up losing the Abaddon. In terms of if they try to take the stack, people will probably sit a little bit low, and you can't afford to sit low against a Bloodseeker and a Zeus, right? So they have to be very careful in the way that they take. Another good silence over here onto Miracle. Not gonna be able to quite finish him off as Mind Control and GH find Kaka. Go for that Walrus Punch, but Chalice following up with the Plasma is gonna just hold on to Mind Control, sap all this damage if possible with the Eye of the Storm too. He's just breaking him down and chases him right underneath the tower.
Anyway. Yeah, this is looking really good for RNG. I feel like I heard a rupture.
Ooh, I heard a rupture over in the mid lane. Samael held into place. The silence follow up from Kaka with the kick. Ooh, that's a nice combo. Bottom lane though, Chalice is getting run at. They get the silence off. They get the heal too coming out from X Nova. So
he's 0, 3, and 7. So other than one kill, he's been involved in every single one of them.
Impressive. Has been very, very active, which is what you want to see coming out from that hero. X Nova, bottom lane, the borrow time does end up proccing as NIGMA waits patiently for it to run out, and they're going to continue to try to put the pressure down. Again, fairly survivable hero is going to make them work for it, but this is continue to place the pressure over here on the mid lane. Burrow continuing to spam out the lanes, try to keep them off the tower, as you can see the Dragonite pushing in the bottom lane. The rest of NIGMA kind of grouped up here behind the tower. They'll go for Thundergod's Wrath. They want a little bit of vision. They see Miracle, but this is looking like a very dead Kaka as he dives on in. The rest of the team was not prepared for it. Not quite yet.
All the creeps to 0 armor with 5 armor anyway, so. But it's not like minus armor is bad, so it is literally just because like I think he wants to be tanky.
Find GH over here on the side of the river, and they're gonna see if they can burst him down in time, and indeed they can. There will be no TPing out here for this.
Yeah, GH has one coming out on Courier. Oh, they're looking for Ghost.
This is the time. A bit of chase. Kaka is there though. Get the Tauntaun top over onto Ghost and try to zip around. They'll turn back around over onto Miracle. They need to get a little bit more damage off, and they do indeed have it. So they'll end.
The mids will not be getting those again. Very sad.
No, X-Nova parked himself here in the middle lane. He's gonna try to clean up these creeps. I just feel like it's been a battle between the two mids. Bottom lane though, GH is getting chased after here by Chalice. Should be able to get the kill, but now this is looking a little scary here for the Razor. Mind Control again has that blink, the jump forward here, and yes, they'll find a kill.
You get Smurf detected because your damage was so high, and they had to fix that. As Chalice probably dies here.
The blink forward from Mind Control. Dragon Tail. Yeah, this is looking like a dead Razor. They do have the TP coming out though, so might be looking to pick up any sort of stragglers. Ghost making his way over. They're looking for the open. You have to be careful though. They have quite a few heroes on the side of NIGMA over here in this bottom area, and then GH is kind of wandering over just in case. Mind Control blinking forward. Doesn't really want X-Nova, but he'll take X-Nova if necessary, as that Barrow Time does again proc. Get a couple of these hits off. Solar Blind. Drag right back in again, so they end up losing their support over on the side of RNG.
The Ethereal Blade, this is something I've seen in pubs a lot recently. Oh man, Mind Control. Somnus is pretty out of position here.
He is quite a bit here as they immediately identify their target and will put out the damage of Kaka. Going to be able to roll away. Shards, though, coming into play. Somnus doesn't want to go too deep here. They'll go. They'll use the Rupture. GH sitting a little bit low. They need a bit more damage. They try to go rolling in, but the Fear is going to interrupt. So they won't quite have it, although they do finally get GH, but Ghost perhaps going a bit too far here. They have a lot of ways to go and slow him down, so he's got to be careful. That Illuminate coming a little bit close. Good shield coming out from X-Nova with the heal. Mind Control getting dove now here after Chalice, and still they aren't able to take down Ghost. So he's still surviving. They'll turn back around over onto Kuroki over on the back line. Somnus trying to fight here with Miracle, and they do finally get him, but they'll end up losing Somnus as well, as now Kuro running for his life. He is on a horse, but Ghost, he's so fast right now. Looks like he's not going to continue to go for that chase because they end up losing Chalice, as he has been left kind of high and dry over here on the side by himself.
Also from Somnus, they protected him like right at the start of that fight. I mean, that was weird. That was like a 4 for 4. That might have been like 5 heroes dying on one side, and they just eventually respawn. The fight went on forever.
Ooh, oh, okay, there's a Rupture. Ghost finishing up that BKB is going to try to fight here against Smail, and it's looking like he's going to be able to get that kill to chase after GH. It's a double now, going over to the side of the Bloodseeker, as he's a speedy boy, but looks like that's going to be it, and he's going to go back to hitting some creeps as the rest of the team over on the side of R. You end up losing Chalice, though, in the live game, and they'll go for another smoke play coming out from the side of NIGMA. Smail and GH on the hunt. Do find themselves Somnus. Going to try to leap forward. The Evil Eye coming into play. They need a little bit more damage, though, to finish off Somnus. The Walrus Punch coming in, and that'll be a dead Zeus, as Miracle is nearby just in case. But the other X-Nova in position to break the smoke. They do spot out GH. They can see that they're headed over towards the Rosh pit. They don't have the Zeus, though. Will make this a little bit more difficult. Fireball getting placed on the ground. The Illuminate Solar Vine being used on X-Nova, and they're smoked up. The roll in over onto Miracle. They'll get the kick with the Rupture, with the silence. The BKB is going to have to come out here, and Ghost, he's trying to fight here, but the Snowball coming into play will buy a bit more time as they have their eyes on Miracle. They'll still be able to find the kill now. The chase is on over after Mind Control. He'll be the next one to drop, and with that BKB, Chalice just chasing after Kuro over on the back lines. They'll get Mind Control. They get Kuro, and they're looking to get themselves GH next. A bit of a disaster going over to the side of NIGMA, because now this Roshan is open and primed for the taking and has already been injured quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which is a dirty combo right there. And even with the BKB, he just couldn't stand toe to toe because you watch Ghost just run at him. Like, what are we doing, guys? Just kill him, lol.
Yeah, Ghost just mans up. It's very simple.
Kuro getting spotted. They'll use Thunder God's Wrath so that way they can get some vision. Good Ethereal Blade usage over onto Kaka. Looks like he's going to be the first one to fall. GH, though, now getting just a run at. And Ghost, he's so speedy. Looking to see who else he can grab. Does see Mind Control over here, but...
Just some sort of fight where Miracle can sit and throw a few pot shots without just dying before he gets any hits off.
Oh dear, Kuro getting found over here. Does have the force step though to the high ground. Not going to be able to make it out though. Not with that damage. And important to note too, Ghost has completed himself a full Scotty.
Yep.
Teleports up to the top lane. They see GH need a little bit more damage. They're just going to kite it. Somnus gets himself a double kill.
Tower is under attack.
Kaka is still looking. Kaka has been getting involved in for the last little while. They are going to be a lot scareder to do that.
For smoke play as they find themselves Kuro right off the bat with the fear coming into play. Follow up now here with Chalice just clicking way over to Miracle, almost managing to finish him off and get the kill. Sumail though over on the back lines is being held into place. He is going to die.
Lead only, but it feels like a lot more than that, just given RNG's heroes.
Opening over onto Miracle, the kick back. They've got the Lotus that they just finished up on Kuro, but they need a little bit more damage. Miracle, they sell the vision. They'll end up losing the Shadow Fiend. As Kaka pops that BKB, the attention is being placed over on the tower. One of the observers spots a courier, so they know that somebody's nearby. Gonna be Kaka who walks into everything, so he's going to be the sacrifice. Ethereal Blade getting placed over onto X-Nova, but they get themselves a little pickup, and now that the Shadow Fiend's back alive, they're just gonna back off here on the side of NIGMA.
Yeah, Kaka was 10 seconds, no BK.
Dodging a bit, trying to protect, because they don't know where anyone else is. So they'll use the haste rune on Sumail. Does end up getting ruptured here, but he's gonna go as far as possible. Another step forward.
Oh,
They'll be able to get Sumail with that Nimbus. It's looking really nice here as Chase is on. They're getting some of this damage from Mind Control. Not quite enough, though, to get the kill. Kaka's holding on because you don't want your Zeus in the middle of everything in these fights. And Kaka does tend to be the person who kind of initiates, unless he gets initiated on here by Mind Control. So they're going to see that snowball coming to play. They'll lose Kaka immediately. The buyback, though, coming out. Chalice is just trying to chase after Miracle, and he's got enough damage, so they'll get the kill on the Shadow Fiend. Mind Control over on the back end. It's going to be the Thunder God's Wrath that gets the kill. And now Chalice finishing off GH.
These are just not heroes that you can really do that against, and
He's giving a bit of a poke here. They're going to try to drag back over here onto Ghost. So that is going to be the Aegis. It's coming right back up again. The roll forward here. The kick from Kaka. Just separating Mind Control from everybody else. Chalice just sapping away all of that damage.
they don't have Aegis, they don't have BKB timings. Like, they can really just chill, and they're more than happy in this game.
Oh boy, yeah. They spot themselves the GH here over on the corner. Poor guy was just trying to go out and probably, you know,
Like, to scout for any TPs. And there's a DD. They've got a DD rune. Bottle has been dropped. Ghost is going to go over and pick that up.
oh boy. Chalice was like, huh, you guys are in our side of the jungle. This is
Trying to catch Sumail, who's doing the exact same thing. He probably doesn't need to BKB. Maybe.
say probably, but I don't know. That's a lot of damage. There's the BKB. Gonna try to go and just dive into the corner. And he and Kuro, Kuro's not gonna make it out though, because they have the Nimbus, they've got the damage, so
Immediately TPing top, not letting up any pressure whatsoever. It's just good Dota.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
pressure on here in the top lane. They open up with Thunder God's Wrath. And they'll chase back over on these back lines. They want Mind Control. If you see the refresher getting popped, they'll get the kill on Mind Control. Turn their attention over to Miracle. Miracle, he just cannot survive this. As they'll get that kill. They'll take down GH. There's no buyback on Miracle. Did buyback on Mind Control, and they have gets excited. And like his little hands like clasped together. That Thunder God's Wrath again, trying to get any sort of information. Still have the refresher. Okay, they just want to get rid of Kuro.
God.
They use 2 Nimbuses on him and 2 ultimates. So
Thing anymore. Like, you're just this crazy utility, like, pure damage hero with the 2 ruptures, but then also you build carry items.
oh boy, all right, the opening here over onto Chelsea is gonna have to pop the BKB, eats the cheese. They'll get the tower, try to sap some more of this damage, goes for the refresher here, holding still over onto Mind Control. Needs to get a little bit more damage. Don't quite have the roll forward though coming out from Kaka. The kick back over onto Miracle. They know who they have to murder, and it is the Shadow Fiend. As they do manage to get the kill on Mind Control now, GH ticking down very, very low. He's gonna be the next one to fall. Sumail, he popped that BKB, but Kaka's here. There's no longer any way to save him, so that is going to be a dead Void Spirit. They do end up buying back on Sumail and Miracle though. The step forward, trying to close the gap over onto Somnus. Not gonna be able to quite manage to get a kill here. Now, the question is, you still have an Aegis on Ghost, and you've got those Rupture charges here. The roll forward from Kaka is looking for a kickback, but he's gone just a little bit too far, so he's going to end up dying. And now Ghost just getting clipped away here by Sumail, by Miracle, turns back around, gets the hit off over onto Miracle, needs a little bit more damage, though. Even with this Nimbus, might be able to get a kill on Sumail, but Ghost, nah. But it's also pretty scary when you consider X-Nova's just finished himself the Wraith Pact, which is going to reduce even more of the damage coming out from the side of NIGMA. It just, I don't know. Ghost here. Okay. Hi, Kuro. That Force Staff's not going to be able to have you survive that much longer because in comes Chalice. He's going to remove Kuroki. He's just running after Mind Control. They have those charges of Rupture, plus the BKB. GH trying to buy a bit more time. He's next to fall. It's a triple kill for Chalice. And now Miracle is going to get Abyssal, and he's going to pop in the mid lane. So no buyback on the Shadow Fiend. They did buy back over on Kuroki, but no buyback for Tusk, no buyback for Mind Control. It's going to be up to Sumail and Kuro to try to keep them off the buildings, and that's a tall order.
And that is a Razor.
That is a
Scepter.
roll over onto Kuro. Kuro's dead. I'll chase after Sumail into the fountain. Yeah, that's a team wipe. The GG gets called. So RNG, they are going to fight back with a vengeance here.